We all want better health, but sometimes we just don't know where to start. It is so easy for life to take control of us, and most often it leads us down paths that we don't want to go. But it doesn't have to be that way. Make the decision right now. You can have a healthier you in 2022. To help with that, we're going to give you 10 steps to take charge of your health and your life. Step 1 is drink more water. I can't tell you how many of my patients just don't drink enough water. Maybe you're one of them, so if you are, this is a great place to start. Your body just can't function without water, and most people walk around chronically dehydrated. Adequate hydration helps you feel stronger, helps all your body processes work better, helps your skin and joints feel better. Something as simple as drinking a full glass of water with a meal can help you feel more full and thus may help you eat less. I usually recommend my patients drink about 1/2 their body weight in ounces a day. A good rule of thumb though is drink enough to make sure your urine is fairly clear or light yellow. Step 2, when you're craving something sweet, reach for some fruit instead of a dessert. We all get cravings, and reaching for that bowl of ice cream or piece of cake may satisfy your sweet tooth, but it's not going to do well with your bottom line. Refined carbohydrates and sugars are one of the worst things that we can have as part of our regular diet. Getting a nice crisp apple or some sweet, delicious berries at the end of a meal can be a great source of fiber, vitamins and minerals, as well as some awesome antioxidants. But it can also satisfy that craving and keep your calorie count down. Step 3 is minimize stress. Stress is one of the underrated sources of poor health in all of our lives. Not only does the chemical changes that it does to our body have a significant effect, but it oftentimes is a big reason why we eat poorly, don't get enough exercise, or sleep. There are certainly some stresses we can't control, but much of the time we end up being our own worst enemy. We overschedule ourselves. We have priorities that make us feel that we have to earn a certain amount. Or we surround ourselves with people who bring too much negativity in our life. Whatever the reason for your stress, take a moment to figure out what it is that is causing it and take the necessary steps to get rid of it. Step 4 is work on limiting your alcohol consumption. Besides the obvious social and legal implications that can occur with too much alcohol, it is horrible for your health. It can be a huge source of calories that can lead to significant weight gain, but beyond that, it can lead to a weakened immune system, heart problems, stomach and digestive issues, as well as significant pancreas and liver disease. If you're going to partake, keep it to a serving a day. Step 5 is get moving. We need to be moving in order to achieve our ideal health. But this doesn't require you to get a gym membership. Get out and walk. Find an exercise video on YouTube. Most studies looking at health benefits of exercise show that 150 minutes a week or 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, can make a huge difference in your mental and physical health. Step 6 is focus on real food. This simply means if you look at the ingredients on a box and you don't know what it is or you can't pronounce it, you should think twice about eating it. One of the biggest reasons we have had such a significant issue with obesity and chronic disease is the reliance on quick, processed, chemically altered substances that we now call food. The more that you can focus on whole food, the better off you're going to be. A quick, easy way to think about it is as much as you can, try to eat foods on the outside of the grocery store and minimize the boxed, canned, and processed ones that are found in the inside aisles. Step 7 is get enough sleep. Sleep is what allows your body and mind to function and recharge. Without it, your brain can't function properly. Your ability to concentrate and think clearly also go away. Lack of sleep is associated with heart disease, and depression is also linked to poor eating and obesity. Now, most adults require between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. You may be okay though for a little while when you're sleep deprived, but over time, it will eat away at you and increase your chances to have other health problems. Step 8 is change your focus on being healthy and not just skinny. Having an appropriate weight is a good thing for your health, but I find too often that the focus on weight loss as the goal itself can become frustrating and counterproductive. Being too focused on weight leads to relying on unhealthy fad diets or taking things in the long run that are not good for your bodies. Weight loss is a goal we should have, but when we put our focus on health instead, we're more likely to stick with our efforts, feel better about ourselves, and ultimately actually lose some weight. Sometimes stepping back from the scale can be the best thing for you. Step 9 is stopping smoking. If you're smoking, then it really doesn't matter how many of these things that we've mentioned you do, you're just not going to get the benefit that you're looking for. The dangers of smoking are well established, be it increasing your risk of heart disease, stroke, lung problems like COPD and lung cancer, bladder cancer, to even more superficial things like it makes you age quicker, and it's harder to sell your car because it stinks. If you're smoking and looking for ways to improve your health, this should be the first thing you do. Step 10 is don't forget your teeth. Now this may be a surprise on this list, but it's huge to your overall health. Brushing and flossing twice a day and regular trips to your dentist is huge in taking care of your overall health. Poor dental hygiene and gum disease are actually linked to a lot of different health issues. Besides the discomfort and problems that come with a cavity or infection, poor dental health is shown to be associated with a twofold increased risk in heart attack and stroke. It increases your risk for dementia, respiratory issues like asthma and COPD. There is a link between poor dentition and diabetes, or at least may make your diabetes harder to control. Men with dental disease are more likely to experience as well erectile dysfunction, and it can increase the risk of premature birth. So do your whole body a favor and take care of those teeth. So we've just gone over 10 things that if you're looking for areas to improve, may give you a good starting point. Good health is possible, and it is so worth it. Be careful though as you look through all these suggestions. What I don't want you to do is feel like you have to do them all at once. If you're looking for a format or way that you can start to implement some of these changes, I'll put a link up here on how I recommend that you start implementing these things. Don't feel like you have to eat the whole elephant at once. Bit by bit, if you stay consistent, you're going to be able to make the changes you're wanting. Keep up a good positive attitude, make health your priority, and we'll see you in the next video.